Hey everyone, this is Sunlock24, and before we go any further, I want to remind you to keep your phone vertical and click that full screen icon on the bottom right. Now, today I'm going to show you I was finally able to get, I got 4 copies of Toon Barrel Dragon, so I decided to go ahead and try the deck out, see how good it'll be, if it is at all any good. And overall, I think, well, let me go ahead and go over the deck and then I'll tell you what I think about it. So 3 Toon Barrel Dragons, 1 Toon Dark Magician Girl, 1 Toon Summon Skull, 1 Toon Mermaid, 3 Planet Pathfinders, 3 Bubonic Vermin, 1 Toon Kingdom, 3 Supremacy Berries, 1 Toon Table of Contents, just a standard regular Toon World, and 3 Magic Reflector. So basically, the deck, I think it's 50-50, because if your opponent can get rid of the Toon Barrel Dragon, which is extremely easy to do, most of the time you'll lose, especially when you don't have a Toon Kingdom. Now, the one thing that I do like about the Toon Barrel Dragon is that you can summon him without having a Toon World or a Toon Kingdom out. He doesn't need any of those cards out, and you can actually attack normally, like as if it was just a normal monster, as if it was a normal Barrel Dragon. You don't need Toon World out, you don't need anything like that. The only thing that you would need Toon World is if you want to go ahead and attack directly, which most of the times you do. And even though like you can't attack that same turn that you summon him, his second effect, which is his Barrel Dragon effect, actually does come in handy every now and then. It is luck based, so it's not always guaranteed, but it does make up for the fact that you can attack the same turn. One of the huge one of the huge things that it's really not a great thing about it is that it's a 7-star. And being that it's a 7-star, you do need 2 tributes for it, or you do need to use 3 Star Demotion, which it's what I'm using in this video. I'm using 3 Star Demotion. I think a lot of people are playing it this way. I'm pretty sure this isn't an original idea or anything. I'm pretty sure someone's already tried it. I was planning on building it as soon as I got the Barrel Dragons, and I managed to get them yesterday. So that's why I actually made the deck and kind of changed it a little bit. It's basically a Toon deck. The only thing that I changed was the Summon Skulls. And at first I was playing it without the Summon Skulls, but you kind of need it. Because it is a 25 attack beach stick that can't be destroyed when Toon Kingdom's out. So if you're going to build a Toon deck, I would just recommend to just build a standard Toon deck without the Barrel Dragons, although the Barrel Dragons are, and they're alright. Now the fact that 3 Star Demotion got nerfed, it kind of hurts the deck a lot, because you can only use it once, and then if the opponent has Tribute to the Doom or Enemy Controller or Super Rush, you're just gonna lose. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the replays, and I did record I think it was 4 or 5, can't remember. And I actually D-ranked with it. I lost way too many because I was playing against a lot of people that had the Tribute to the Dooms, so I ended up losing a lot of the games. And then if it wasn't Tribute to the Doom, I would just, as soon as I activated Toon Kingdom, they would just twist her, and that was it. I had to kind of stall out with the Barrel Dragon and try to survive and try to get a Toon World. But as soon as I got a Toon World, then most of the time I didn't have enough life points to pay for it. Alright, so this is one of the, I think this is a loss. So I do activate 3 Star Demotion, activity effect to get rid of the back row. Which, looking at it now, I should have tried to get the monster, because it was an Exploder Dragon. Which, like I said, if there's a way for them to destroy your Toon Barrel Dragon, you're done. And I think the deck is very luck based. It's 50-50. You either win really really fast, or you lose just as equally as fast. There's no in between. You either get a good hand and win really fast, or you don't. So I did get Toon Table Content, I get the Kingdom, and then I activated, get the Reflector, the Magic Reflector on it. So in case the opponent tries to destroy that, it does have a 1 counter on it. Go ahead and activate 3 Star Demotion, activate the effect. The effect goes through and that monster gets destroyed. And here I'm guessing he was trying to get my Barrel Dragon destroyed by battle, which I'm pretty sure that guy didn't know how Toon Kingdom worked. Or maybe he thought that he had the D-spell and I was going to be able to destroy Toon Kingdom, I don't know. I activated Toon Barrel Dragon. I do get the 3 heads, he gets destroyed. And then he just quits, because I have to activate Supremacy Berry. During his turn he surrenders. And then against Baker. Against every deck, it's just a 50-50 deck. I really don't like the whole Toon deck overall. Well, I like the Toon deck. I just don't like the way it plays here in Duel Links, where it's a little bit of a. If you get the Toon Kingdom and if you get like a good decent sized Toon monster, you're most of the time gonna win. But if you don't, there's really nothing else you can do. Or if your opponent manages to destroy your Toon Kingdom, that's it for you. Which is, I think, the only reason that I run an extra Toon World. Which every time I draw it, it seems that it's always when I draw it early, it's dead. It's really not doing anything in my hand. And here, if it wasn't for the berries, I would have lost right there and then. So I did get the Pathfinder, and the reason I want to activate the Toon World is because I didn't want to pay the 1,000 life points. But other than that, I was thinking about summoning it, but I didn't. But the guy, as soon as he saw that I flipped the vermin, he surrendered. Alright, and the last one. Alright, so overall I think if you have the cards, give it a try, but try the original version with the Toon Summon Skulls over the Toon Barrel Dragon version. The Toon Summon Skull one is way better than the Toon Barrel Dragon version. And if you have a better version than what I'm running, go ahead and leave it down there in the comment section below. Or maybe post it on my Facebook or something, and that way I can take a look at it and see how good it is. Or maybe I'm running a version that isn't as optimized as yours. Or if you have any comments, leave them down there too. I'll take a look at them. But anyways, let's go ahead and let me show you another look at the deck, and then we'll do some pack openings, as I haven't opened any packs lately. There it is, just in case you want to screenshot it or do whatever. Again, final thought on the deck. Go ahead and just go with the standard Toon Summon Skull version of the deck. Skip the Barrel Dragons, they're too hard to summon, and it takes too much life points to get them up. We're gonna open some Echoes of Silence, and I already pulled the Magician, so I'm gonna go ahead and reset the box to try to pull another one. Or should I open the rest of the 37 packs? I do want another Green Kappa and another Limit Reverse, so I'm gonna go ahead and reset box. Okay. Open 2 packs to start. An ultimate insect level 7. It's decent, I guess. Massive move, Marlin Gemini Lancer. Alright, so just 1 super rare out of that. Let's see if we can try to get some more. Let's do the 12 packs plus an SR. Alright, let's see if we pull something good out of this. Alright, Dark Blade. I'm gonna put the volume down a little bit. Maybe I should have done that to begin with. Gaga Gigu. Curious, Spiral Serpent, Unified Front. So Green Kappa and a Limit Reverse is what I'm looking for. And hopefully a second Magician to do a deck around it. There's a level up. Cashback. Dark Blade. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the pack overall, but oh well. Oh, there's a Bistro Butcher. Bistro Butcher really good in the mill decks now too, I think. And that was a shiny glossy one too, which is always good. Ultimate Insect, Hydro Viper, and Alchemist of Black Spells. I don't think we're gonna pull anything good out of this. Three Star Dragon, the Graveyard, Silent Magician level 4. Another Sinister Serpent. And I wonder if there's anyone out there that's kind of made a deck around Sinister Serpent. I'd like to see one. Maybe I'll look around and see if I find one. Level down, Slushy. And we're not gonna pull anything else out of this. Another Bistro Butcher. Spiral Serpent, Dark Blade, another Sinister Serpent. Literally not a single good thing out of that out of those 10. What is it, 10 or 12 packs? That's not worth it. That wasn't worth what I paid for. Alright, well that's gonna be it for today. Like I said, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below. If you like the video, leave a like. If you dislike, leave a dislike. And if you enjoyed the content, go ahead and subscribe. I do try to post every day. It's not a promise though, because sometimes I do get busy. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.